Hi boys and girls, happy Thursday. It's Mrs. Clemens again, and today all you're going to need is your dry erase board, marker, and eraser. We're going to practice some letters and then we'll build some words together. So to get started, let's practice with the letter J. So when I do that, I'm going to go skyline down to the grass and curve up, and then across at the top. I'm going to do capital J and lowercase j, plain line down to the worm, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a few of those to practice, and I'm going to think to myself, J, jug, j. Okay? And after you practice letter J, we can do letter K. I think we did this one yesterday or the day before. Letter K is kind of a tricky letter, but we're going to do capital K, skyline to the grass. I pick up my marker, skyline to the plane, and then I slide back down to the grass. Lowercase, skyline to the grass, and then I just go back to the plane and slide down to the grass. And I can say K, kite, K. So I want to do a few of those and make sure that I'm using the lines to help me make my letters neatly. Okay? After K comes letter L. We'll practice letter L, and if you need to pause the video anytime to practice or catch up, that is fine. Capital L, skyline to the grass, big line down, little line over, and I can say L, lamp, ol, and lowercase l we know is just one big line, skyline to the grass. L, lamp, ol. L, lamp, ol. Okay? And what comes after L? Letter M. So I'm going to do my capital one first, skyline down to the grass. Then I'm going to trace back up, down to the plane, back up to the sky, and down to the grass. Okay, lowercase one is a little different. Plain line down to the grass, trace it back up one hump, back up to the plane again, and I give it a second hump, and I can say M, man, M, man, Okay, we're going to do two more letters. After letter M comes what? You're right, N. So I'm going to go skyline down to the grass, trace back up to the sky, slide down to the grass, and back up to the sky. Lowercase, sky or plain line down to the grass. I trace back up to the plane and one hump, and I can say in, nut, n. In, nut, n. Okay? Remember that we write neatly so that we can read our own writing, and so that when we write for other people, they can read our work easily. And our last one for today is letter O. Letter O for the capital one is going to touch the skyline and the grass. Lowercase letter O touches the plain line and the grass. And I can say O, octopus, ah. O, octopus, ah. That's a pretty easy one, isn't it? Go ahead and erase your board. And now we're going to tap out some words. And instead of building them on our boards, we're going to write them on our dry erase boards. So go ahead and help me. I'm going to actually start with a hard one. I'm going to start with the word quit. So help me tap it. It. Quit. And I think to myself, what letter says qua? Or letters. And I'm going to use lowercase letters and do Q-U. Qua. It. Quit. So I had it. Quit. I know that Q-U together says it. Quit. do another one. How about the word job? Let's tap it. Job. Job. What letter do you think that'll start with? You're right, letter J. J. Ah. So my vowel sound is ah, letter O. J. B. Job. So I have letters J-O-B. Job. I'm going to erase that one. And the next word I'd like us to do is the word yes. So let's tap it first. Y-E-S. Yes. Start with our lowercase y. I know y says y. Y, yellow, y. So I have plain line. Then when I go to do the big line, I go from the plain line down to the worm. And what vowel says e? E. So I have Y-E-S. And then I can tap Y-E-S. Yes. We're going to do a couple more words. Let's do the word mad. Here we go. Mad. Mad. I'm going to write my beginning sound, middle sound, a, and the ending sound is d. So I'm going to do D, dog, d. And I can read that word, add, mad. Let's do one more. How about the word bug? Tap it first. B-ug, bug. Here we go. I'm going to do letter B, b. Vowel U says and G, g at the end. And I can read b-ug, bug. Thanks for working with me, boys and girls. Bye.